Hello everybody, my name is Red7. By this time, everybody should be aware of the fact that there's going to be a wipe in Escape from Tarkov. It has even been officially confirmed by the devs. It was not like that from the beginning. Yeah, some while ago, Nikita was talking about the wipe and he was a bit ironic about it. Like, what? A wipe? Why? We don't need it and so on. But apparently, the more we went in through this 0.12.10 patch, we realized that the wipe is actually something we need to request, and the community started requesting one and put pressure on the devs. I'm not saying that this is the main reason for the wipe, yeah, but what normally happens in Escape from Tarkov, and we have seen this multiple times. If you're new at the game, they're probably not. But I bought the game in July 2017, and since then I've been through multiple wipes and through multiple account resets. Why? Because after a certain level, right now it's level 45-ish, I would say, the game stops. Yeah, for this type of players like me, where you like exploring, you like looting, you have a different game Tarkov experience. Yeah, the game stops as soon as you reach the Kappa container. There are some missions which are not Kappa related that you still can do, but the game dies, yeah, to you. The only thing remaining is PvP, gathering loot, making millions, and that's about it. Obviously, you can do things like to make the game more enjoyable. You can make personal challenges like kill all the bosses, do the hardcore challenge, or Sherpa people if you are a Sherpa like myself, or you can do things to entertain yourself and to make the game fun and vivid. But in the majority of the cases, the game dies, and there's a lot of community members who agree with me on this one. But there are also a lot of PvP players who just enjoy the thrill, the adrenaline, the rush, the PvP. That's they come from a different background, and we come from a different background, and it's totally understandable. Yeah, it's not that we have something against them. But in my opinion, the true Tarkov experience is where you approach the game and use its multiple facets. Yeah, you have exploring and looting, have your hideout workout or upgrades, then you have your mission and so on. And then playing the game, that's for me playing the game as a whole. And now coming back to the idea, it was not like this before. The game was not as rushed before. Some of us decided to reach level 40 in 1 or 2 days. Yeah, it was basically like that, 2 days level 40. Then Nikita realized that we have a problem here. Let's put some rocks on the road of these guys. Yeah, and then when there is when some of the stupid missions came up, like the setup mission, for example. You're level 35 or so, but you have to go customs wearing a Yushanka and some other stupid stuff, yeah, and kill with shotgun, kill PMCs with shotgun. That mission at the beginning of a wipe, it's not a problem. You can do it because everyone is at a similar level. But the more you go into it, or if you start the game late or so, that mission and some other missions are huge problems. That's maybe a different a topic for a different video, but I just wanted to bring you guys the ideas, or show you guys how the game was before, yeah, a long time ago. Now they added multiple things. They have even enhanced the pre-wipe events so that we have things to do before they hit us with the patch, which is probably going to come with a full wipe, not a partial one. Yeah, so this is how the game was before. Okay, now that we have realized that the patch is a necessity because the game has ended for the majority of us and it's very repetitive, and also because we have learned that some of the new features which are going to brought in are going to be needing a wipe. Like, for example, let me just mention the Scav's Karma. Yeah, most of us have a lot of scav level already, maybe 25, 35 or so. So we need to start fresh to see how that karma, negative or positive, affects us. Yeah. So that's a main reason there. But we could have said, or we could have told Nikita, we could have requested scav wipe. I think it's possible, you know. But I think the more we went into the wipe, we realized that we have done everything that the game has to offer or had to offer at that moment, and the community requested the wipe, and that was obvious in the eyes of Nikita from what I saw, because he changed his mind in the more he appeared into podcast and so on. You know, he appeared to me that he changed his mind. But the problem with the wipe is, guys, and I see this a lot as questions in my streams. Um, why are they not telling us? And what is happening? Why these pre-wipe events and so on? You know, the guys learned from their mistakes. There are several times before where they announced the wipes, and the community went like disappeared, you know, because, oh, this is not fun anymore. Why should I gather loot? Why should I do this and that? Because it's going to be deleted anyways, you know. And then some part of the community were already pissed by how frequent the wipes were. Actually, not very frequent, not every month or every 2-3 months or so. And you need to understand that we are playing a game which is in development still, so wipes are going to happen until the final release, you know. But yeah, part of the community left because of that. So yeah, Nikita changed his mind, like I said. And what I wanted to mention here is the fact that the more we advance into this patch, the 0.12.10, we are going now for 0.12.11. It was clear that we needed one, right? And the more we went through the pre-wipe events, no one knew, because they did not say these are going to be the pre-wipe events because it's going to be a wipe. Yeah, we didn't know that. The more clear it was for us, for me, for example, that we are going to be seeing a wipe, especially when we saw the 100,000 reward for extracting with if you're a PMC with the scav and vice versa. Yeah, then it was obvious to us that, okay, what are they going to do with this flood of money into Escape from Tarkov when you can get $1 million in like some hours, you know? So it was obvious to us. And then it was obvious that what they did were actually enhanced pre-wipe events, which were actually a lot of fun. During the prior pre-wipe events, I totally stopped playing because it was like, what should I do? Why, you know? Obviously, you can test your skills during the pre-wipe events, and you can try a lot of different things, especially when the prices go low, like we are experiencing right now. But for me, it was very, very boring. Now they made it so intelligent that a lot of people stood in the game, you know, tested this, scav bosses on reserve. That was phenomenal. Then some of the things were bad, like, for example, the fog. Maybe they should have released the cultists on all the maps. You know, that would have been an idea. Or Sanitar having a lot of health. That was a stupid idea as well, because it was frustrating for you as a player to put 3-4 mags into the scav boss and the scav boss guards, and you know, and dying because you were the one dying at the end. But they were testing stuff, and I totally understand. Although it's frustrating, we totally understand, and we gotta move on, right? Okay, and now we are at the status when the wipe it's sure that the wipe is coming. We are not 100% sure that it's going to be a full wipe. I personally think it's going to be a full wipe. If it's not going to be full, then some skills will remain, but the majority of the things, like, not majority, all your things are going to disappear. Maybe some skills will remain, but that remains to be seen. Personally, I hope not. Personally, I hope we start from, like, totally from scratch. So the question is, what should we do? Or let me go one step before that. What does a wipe mean? Yeah, the wipe means that you are going to lose everything: your progress, your missions, your Kappa container, everything that you have had. Yeah, it's going to be gone in a case of a full wipe. If they decide to leave the weapon mastering or some skills like those ones, then you will be having those skills, or you will not have to inspect all the items and so on, you know. But if they do a full wipe, that means everything. your keys, your key cards, your money, everything, and you start from scratch. What should you do after the wipe? Yeah, we cleared the question, what does a wipe mean? If this is your first wipe, this is something that you don't know, but veterans like us, for example, already have been several wipes, and we have clear ideas what the wipe means. What do you have to do, or what should you do after a wipe? I would say first thing to do is, if you have bought the game before Christmas, then you should go to your profile and see if you can get yourself the gift. Yeah, in my case, I think I can even show you guys. Okay, so here I'm on the profile, and I want to show you guys what you have to claim if you bought the game before Christmas. So this is my old account, my EOD account, and here behind me you see I can receive 2 gifts. Yeah, this one, and because I bought the first book, I have this pack as well. Okay, so you have to go to your profile, obviously log in into your profile, and then you scroll down and you see which version you have, when you bought it, and so on. And then here you have your gifts. If you don't have them, that means that you bought the game after Christmas and you're not going to get the gift. Yeah, that's the first thing that you should do. Then if you have to examine, obviously examine all the things, then arrange all your stuff, all your stuff in your stash, because you want to start organized. Yeah, I have done a full video, guys, regarding a fresh start. It's called the Supreme Beginner's Guide. It's on my YouTube channel if you want to check it. It's like a 5-part series so far, but we'll have to do more. The other thing which is very, very important is just try to have fun. Do you have fun by exploring, or do you have fun by looting cabinets and examining, and then try to do that. Do not try to punish yourself. There is this mentality lately that, oh, I need to reach level 10 that fast, or I need to reach level 40 this fast, and in 2 days, and so on. You don't have to go for that. That's not a true Tarkov experience. Yeah, these are content creators who are doing this because they want to be the first ones to discover things and show them to the world to get the views, which is totally fine. It's not judgeable also, but you shouldn't do that. The majority of the community, the majority of the players are not content creators and shouldn't guide or shouldn't copy paste their play style to what they see on Twitch or what they see on YouTube, which is totally fine. We have nothing against those content creators. I myself, I'm going to rush a bit more this time because this previous wipes, the previous wipes, I went very, very slow and I tried to enjoy every single level, But what should you do is try to have fun in your way. Do not try to rush to level 14 like 2-3 days. You're not gonna make it in 2 days either. But unless you're like a total Tarkov freak, try to have fun in the game. Use the MP5, use shotguns, go and explore that. Check factory. There are factory work. Check the scopes because the scopes are going to have a reward. Try to do like little challenges or so. Maybe play with your friends, help them out if you have someone new. But take it slow. If you want to take it slow, you can also rush it. Yeah, but the most important thing is try to have fun. If rushing or not rushing, it's your call. And then if you want to have the true Tarkov experience, what I would do, or what I would recommend is try to play the game as a whole. Play with your scav. Do some exploring on the new map. Yeah, the reworked map factory. Then go for some AP ammo, which is very, very needed at the beginning. Go reserve, go customs, see where you can find AP ammo for your AK, for your SKS, which should be your primary weapons at the beginning. Yeah, you're not going to find a lot of M995 lying around so that you can play with your M4. That's not gonna happen. The thing is, the good thing is, everybody is not going to have a lot of gear at the beginning. So trash ammo, it's going to be decent at the beginning, yeah. But you should definitely focus on finding AP ammo. You're going to be fighting cav bosses, yeah, with good body armors and so on. How are you going to kill them with a M855? You have to go for the face, or you have to go put a lot of rounds into them, or you have to find AP ammo. And AP ammo can be found on reserve and on customs, I would say, but you can also find it in hidden stashes all over the place. So I would focus on that, which is, I think, very, very important. So if you want, explore, play with your scav. I'm talking about playing the game as a whole. Do your hideout. I'm going to post a link here with a sheet that I got, which keeps tracks of every single item you need for your hideout. And you can, it's even interactive. That means you can click on it and you can see, okay, now I have 1 or 2 batteries, car batteries. I need 2 more. You know, I'm going to show it to you guys. Let me actually show it to you guys now. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, so here I am with this Tarkov hideout checklist or sheet. Read the instructions. It's pretty self-explanatory. What you should basically do is file and then make a copy, and I'm going to create a copy here. It opens in a different page, and then here this one is interactable. So if you go to modules, for example, and let's just say you already found the pressure gauge, okay, it automatically goes down by 1 number. And then here, if you check under requirements, pressure gauge, you need 13, yeah, because it's a total of 14, but you have 1, you need 13 more. Okay, so you can keep track of this if you want to work on the hideout. Yeah, very, very easy. Make a copy, save it, or save it under your sheets, and it's going to be there. It's going to be very, very helpful if you want to play the game as a whole. Yeah, and that's what I would recommend. We also do not know yet which new tasks are going to be added. So it remains to be seen. As soon as we see the patch notes, which I'm going to do a patch notes breakdown as soon as we get them, then we're going to see exactly what we are going to be have. Is it going to be a full wipe, or we're going to keep some skills? Are we going to have a lot of new weapons? Did the scope rework made it for this patch? Are we going to, how is the karma going to be looking like in the patch notes? We're going to see some of these details, yeah, and then we're going to be able to see, okay, now this is going to happen. I need to start from scratch because everything is gone, you know, and all that stuff. Let's wait for the patch notes, which I think the patch notes are going to be published today, or maybe exactly during the update, yeah, which is going to be happening tomorrow, Wednesday. Today is Tuesday for me, the day of the video. And let's see what happens. We're going to do a patch breakdown on this channel, and then we're going to see how the patch is going to be, how the wipe, if it's going to be a full wipe or not, and all that stuff, yeah. So remember, have fun. That's the most important thing. Rushing it or not rushing it, it's your call. But what you should do is try to focus on having fun, because it's a new start. It's a fresh start. With everyone starts with the same level and with the same tools, I would say. And you're going to be having a lot of chances to play with the basics in Escape from Tarkov. If you have questions or so, just feel free to ask. I stream daily on Twitch starting at 2 p.m. CET, is 8 a.m. East, except Saturdays, and then you can come there and we can play some raids together. I'm a Sherpa, so I can guide you if you create a ticket and so on. I can explain that on the stream. And then if just post a comment down below in the description if you have any questions, and I will see you guys then in the next video. Let's hope for a good patch without a lot of errors at the beginning. Yeah, they normally say you shouldn't play the patch day, but we all know that we want to play, right? So let's try to play and let's see how this goes. I'm very, very excited for the factory rework and for the scopes rework and for new beginnings. I really like new beginnings, and I hope you're like me. And then if not, then there is no other. If you don't like starting from scratch and you like your things and your containers and so on, just think that this is a game which is in development, and we need to go through this. Yeah, it is what it is. Thank you for watching. I wish you a very beautiful start of the wipe. Yeah, take care. Have a beautiful day. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.